just extreme gallivanting across country. I'm trying to make it to Scranton really quick, just so I could almost record a tank of gas. Started the trip out with a half a tank. I was like, yeah, just next gas station I get to, and you know, I'll eventually just get more gas. I can tell you what though, these hills and these mountains, it's killing my gas right now. Can't wait till I get more Midwest, where I can just, you know, coach, stuff like that. Basically, my traveling apparel for right now at the moment is got some nice J's on, some Jordans. Can't go wrong with that. Feeling like space shoes right now. Very comfortable. Got some Nike sweatpants on. I'd like to give a shout out to the guys that gave me my tattoos, like Golden Hammer Tattoo up in Goshen, New York, which I believe is no longer there. I haven't been there in a while. Either it's not there anymore or some people left. But definitely wearing the hoodie I bought from there 2 years ago when I got my last tattoo from there. And of course I got the matching cheese, baby, with the Jeep, black and yellow. And of course, my camouflage Yankee fitted hat, New York represent. That is the traveling apparel. You gotta be as comfortable as possible. You gotta make believe that you know, you just really haven't left the couch at your house, and everything in front of you is just your movie. You know, it's your adventure. It's a movie, and you're just living it. All those places that you wish you could go that you see on TV, it's right there in front of you. This big square right here that I'm looking through, this windshield. That's my 60-inch three-dimensional plasma screen. So I'm just trying to do it like anybody else that works as hard as I do, that's really trying to do big things. Taking a chance, taking a risk, you know, give it to God. Without Him, I don't even know what I would do without my prayer. And it gives me motivation, gives me strength. Technically not out on the road alone, you know. Some people may consider this talking to yourself, but once you see this actually in person, whether it be on a documentary, hopefully I get right there where I want to be, and this is all the beginning, and I'll probably take little clips from this video, ones that I might find corny and stupid and keep out, and ones that I do want to use. You know, maybe one day, when everybody's watching this, you know, it's not really talking to yourself, I'm actually talking to you guys, and you're my audience, you guys are out there, what's up? You know, doing my thing, man, all day, making moves, you know, just doing what you gotta do, man. That's what it's about. Just, you know, if you're gonna travel every day to work, I was traveling an hour every day. You look at the end of the week, it's to and from working 5 shifts. I drove 10 hours to work. It's gonna take 10 hours to get from where I'm just coming from, Newburgh, New York, over to Chicago, and that's the 1/3 of my trip. So you really think about it, all those times you're pumping money in for gas, and you're going to work, you're just making that dollar, and that other dollar, and you're like, okay, you know, you ask yourself, what am I using this money for? And half the time it's usually repetition. You're using the money for gas, you're using the money for food, you're using the money to do your little thing on Friday, Saturday night. You're using the money to get new clothes after you wear your clothes 100 times and wash it 100 times. You know, you're constantly using the same cycle. The best bet is to save up that money and, you know, a couple things to the side. And in time, put it mentally in your mind that either, one, you're working a shift at work. Your first destination, you know, mine from New York going over to Chicago right now is me going to work. And, you know, I'm not being chauffeured. I had to put this all together. getting the Jeep, packing all my gear. And, you know, of course, mom was there. Thank you, mom. Love you, mom, for sure. All day, every day. Got a little support from mom. You know, just having the right attitude, man. And just as much as you care about it, if you care about your job, if you don't care about your job, you probably shouldn't be working there. Because you ain't going to do a good job. You're going to get fired, and that's always going to be on your resume, that you always got fired, or you're always tardy for work, you were never going to get to work on time. You know, because you don't care. So, and you're always going to feel low, because you're always going to feel like, oh, how come this person's always on me? You ain't doing your job, fool. Anyway, back to the real point, is that you're going to spend all this time and money traveling to and from work. You might as well put it into something that's going to invest in your life. I don't know how many times I heard people like, I can't do this anymore, they want to go somewhere, this and that. You know what? Do some homework. Take some time out and just look. You know, look around. And then you gotta just, you know, you gotta have faith, man. You gotta have faith in yourself and have, you know, put all your faith in God. His word will give you direction. And then it's really entirely up to you if you want to trust it. If you have trust in the Lord, you can do it. So if you trust in that, and then you just have faith in yourself, oh man, just do what you gotta do. Save your money, hold it down, don't get affiliated with everybody else that has all these wish and dreams, because guess what? You're gonna look like a bunch of cows on a farm, herding together, dreaming together, but not making one move. So, at the same time, you gotta do your own thing, and it's tough, it gets lonely. As you can see, I don't have anyone with me going with me on this. It gets lonely. It's alright though, because when you finally make it where you want to go, guess what happens? Everybody wants to follow you. And once you get there, once you have fans, you're not even going to be alone. You're going to have too many people that are around you. You'll be like, damn. You're going to be like, can I get a minute apiece? So, you know, taking 6 months to a year or whatever, how long it takes you, to spending time to yourself, getting to know yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, you know, building a stronger conscience, learning from everybody else's mistakes, and don't try to justify everything. You know, you could let go of the things that aren't working out for you, but don't try to sit there and justify it, because it's gonna rattle your brain, and you're gonna have that big question why, and it's never gonna get answered. Only question you could ask yourself is, why not? Why didn't you not do this? How come you're not doing that? How come you're still in the same spot? How come you haven't moved? Why am I drunk again? Why am I not happy? Why do I feel sick? It's always funny to me, the biggest excuse was smokers. I got this nasty cough. Oh no, it's not because smoking. What? Yeah, it's because from smoking. If smoking was good for you, guess what I've been doing? Smoking. All day, every day, trying to get my hands on it as much as possibly can. And if smoking was really good for you, even though smoking, the price inflated up to like what? It's $10 a pack in most cases and in most states. If smoking was really good for you, it would cost $30 a pack. Remember that. Smokers trying to justify everything. Well, that's whatever. People need their nicotine, and I get it. You know, just like I need my exercise. That's my nicotine, and it comes free. It just comes from the mind and the heart, will to want to do it all. You gotta have it, man. You gotta do whatever it takes you that drives you to get you where you need to go. Don't make up excuses for yourself, and don't make it easy on yourself. Because when the shit gets real hard and the shit gets rough, and you take it easy on yourself, guess what you're gonna do? Quit. The first thing you do is quit once it's hard. Once it gets hard, just keep on trucking. Get it deep inside yourself and see where your strengths are at. The second it's hard, push through that. Once you realize it's getting harder, push through that. Once it gets a little hard, just a little bit more harder, maybe you need a spotter. And if you need a spotter, It's okay, take it. That's what they're there for. You weren't able to do this on your own. Life and living, you're not able to do this on your own. It's impossible. That's why there's resources. You gotta use them. You know when to use them. You gotta be smart when you gotta use them. And don't take advantage. Don't be selfish. I mean, take advantage of positive things in the world. Take advantage of